T-Talk, keeping it real with T-Talk with your girl, you know it's so sweet. Respect the game, it's a two-way street. Sipping the tea while keeping it real. On the social media streets, the steam rises high. No judgment here, just honesty inside. Real talk moments under the moonlight. T-Top with your girl, we're keeping it real. Hot topics, cold drinks, that's the deal. In this world of noise, our voices unite. D&D vibes shining, we're taking flight. So grab your cup, let's chat a while. T-Talk with your girl, always in style. From the DMV, she brings the heat. Discuss all the trends, never miss a beat. Keeping it real, we call it like we see. T-Top with your girl, coming back with me. If you're off base, you know we gon' say. Keeping it true, no matter the phrase. T-Top with your girl, we're keeping it real. Hot topics, cold drinks, that's the deal. In this world of noise, our voices unite. DMV vibes shining, we're taking flight. So grab your cup, let's chat a while. T-Talk with your girl, always in style. So raise your cup, let's toast this night. When T-Talk moments, everything feels
Going through at this moment.
Hey, everybody. It is Tea Talk with your girl. It is a Monday evening and we are live. Holla back if you hear me. Holla back. See, we got 37 people in the live. All right, Regina, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the mic check. I was in here. I had went back a few episodes on RHOA just to freshen up. Somebody said something and I was like, that didn't happen. Then I found out it did happen. I said, oh shit, I might have missed some other stuff. So I do that from time to time. Because that was a very important thing and I missed it somehow. Anyway, we got Regina Phillips in here, Lady Maud, hey girls, sound check, Annette. Hey y'all, Rain Bass, Carlotta Passmore, Teresa Sublet, the fabulous Linda Greer, Deborah Randall, Sonia G, Linnell Seiler. Hey y'all. Y'all all right tonight? D. Herford. Ham Sandwich. Terry T. Baby for life. Ty. Hey. Yes. Hey y'all. We got a little bit to talk about tonight. We're going to be talking a little bit of RHOA stuff. I told y'all we would be over here tonight. I'm just going to kind of focus on three points tonight, which is Porsha, Shamea and K. Michelle, Angela, and Shamea. Did I say Shamea and K. Michelle? Yeah, Angela and Shamea. Those three things I want to focus on. One being Porsha, buying her mama a house. Because there was a lot of content creators out here basically saying Porsha was broke, ain't have no money. She didn't have this, she didn't have that, and she was selling her stuff. And hey, One Way, hey Jam, and come to find out, she made good money off the house, bought her mother another house, cash. Okay, bought it cash, so she don't got to worry about the mortgage. She said the other house had a mortgage. This one don't have no mortgage. Miss Diane seemed really happy about her house. I don't know if it was a bigger house, smaller house. I don't even care. The lady got a house. She shouldn't care neither because the house looked fine to me. Hmm. Shit, the house looked fine to me. It's just her. It's just Diane, so I don't know. She don't need that many square damn feet. How much feet can you walk? How much is you gonna use when there's one person left? Shoot. So talk a little bit about that. And then Shamea and K Michelle, they had a little sit down that I appreciated. And though I talked a little bit about it this morning, I didn't really get to talk about it the way I wanted to because there was a text involved. And I think Shamea is full of shit. And yeah, Angela, she said, Shamea, did you F George? Yeah, I remember she said that. Did you F George? She never said that George's wife called her and told her nothing. Amen, Sonia. She said, I'm blessed not to have a mortgage thanks to my parents. Amen. Amen, honey. Um, so Angela, she said what she said, and Shamea twisted it when she called the wife. Well, the wife and the husband showed up last night, and so what that told me is that they both thirsty and they want to be on the show. But the husband said he did indeed say what Angela said he said, but he was drunk and he was joking. And Shamia didn't seem that affected by him admitting to the fact that he said it. And so to me, that made me look at her a little funny because I would have had to I would have had to check his ass. Nigga, I don't give a damn what you was drinking. Don't you ever sit around and insinuate that you bought no pussy from me. Because that's what he did. That's what he did. He insinuated that he done bought some ass from you, Shamia, and you let him do it. So hey, you ain't check his ass, but you want to check Angela. Uh-huh. You ain't check him, but you want to check Angela. Mm-hmm. Yep. So let me pull up some of these sound clips, y'all. Mm-hmm. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Because y'all know we can't. Well, we could, but I don't want to play these people's clips. And I guess we're going to start with Shamia and Angela because K Michelle is going to segue right into Portia and Shamia. And that will be the end of, the line for us. So we're going to start this thing off right. We're going to start with Angela and the girl, Shamia at the little Halloween party. Shamia had the Halloween party. Y'all know I thought that it was over now. I thought that was going to be the final episode, but looks like there's another one coming. Another episode coming. I thought that was the season finale, but then again, I don't know why I thought that when um what's the name? Portia wasn't at the thing because I'm pretty sure that the season finale should have all the ladies, and Portia was not going to no Halloween party at nobody's house after you to sit there and said some shit like you said about my mama. You know what? You know another thing that blows my mind is the people that saying, I don't see what Shamia did. What did Shamia do? Shamia didn't do anything. I'm looking at these people like, is y'all really crazy or do y'all just or y'all just saying that because you like Shamia? Because I mean, it can't be no way that people is looking at this show and saying that they don't know what Shamia did. How can you look at the show and say that you don't know what Shamea did? Kelly had her boo, and he was hidden. All right, let's go ahead and start with this.
Feel uncomfortable,
With this
but it
clip.
happened.
First of all, crybaby Shamea is gonna be apologizing again. Well, that's what she do best, apologize.
Outline was heavy. I do apologize for my part in anything that was cringy, uncomfortable, and I didn't want to make all of you feel uncomfortable, but it happened.
Oh shit, my stream, y'all. Hold on.
And I apologize.
Her apologies don't really land.
I'm with Drew. Why the hell you keep apologizing? You meant everything you said to Porsha. You absolutely meant it. Hey, Pat Dyer, BKNY. Hey, y'all. You absolutely meant everything you said. I don't know why you apologizing.
Sit down, baby.
Yes, please.
Shamea needs to take responsibility and apologize to Porsha, and that's who it should be directed to.
Beyonce booty is cold. So, Shamea, have you had a conversation with Porsha since we last talked?
No, I sent everybody the same invite, but she responded with what she said. Off kind of a vibe.
Clearly, under the circumstances, her response meets the situation.
So Shamea said Phaedra asked her, did you talk to Porsha? Shamea says, I invited her to this party, and her response was kind of fuck you attitude or whatever. And Shamea says her response met, what what you did. Your response, her response warrants what you did to her. Her response was absolutely right. BKNY says she apologized to everybody but Miss Diane. Sonia says they are tired of those apologies.
It was a whole new low. Like,
That was a whole new low.
It just keeps going deeper and deeper, and I think we don't want to be a part of that, and we don't want to see it go deeper.
Okay, but everybody was crickets when your best friend, your Chi-Town honey boo boo, okay, said that she was sleeping with her husband. You was the one.
What do what Angela said have to do with what Shamea did to Portia's mother? Because whatever Angela lied about, she stayed on Shamea. She didn't go over there to Miss Sarah and talk about what was down Miss Sarah's bosom. She didn't go under Miss Sarah's skirt. She didn't do none of that. She went at Shamea. And that's the difference. Hey, Bridget J, welcome up in here. You said, how do you imply someone's mother is a garden tool and expect them to attend your party? Girl, bye. Exactly. And then Kelly want to jump in it and say, what about what Angela did? Like I said, when y'all going at each other, ain't nobody got nothing to do with that. Y'all should be able to handle each other. You want to be a goddamn housewife, hoe? Stand 10 toes down against whatever one is coming at you this week. Shit. That's what the housewives do. And if you don't got it in you, stay your ass at home.
You was the one.
Ashley is George's wife. You George's wife. Oh.
Girl, this your George. What? Wait.
Hi. So
Here
she
come
called
George.
me. Angela called you.
No, this
called me.
Angela
Okay,
coming.
called me. She asked me, was me and Shamea cool? I'm like, yeah, we're cool. And she was like, oh, I just need some tea on her. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't ask you that.
Man, y'all heard what that lady said. Angela called her, asked her, do she know Shamea? Said, I need some tea on her. You heard what she said, right? I need some tea on her. Watch this.
Hi, the police is here. Oh my God.
Well, Lord,
It's the people we were talking about.
In my training day, Denzel Washington voice, I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Sit down.
So we were talking to Ashley, my friend, about why I felt like you were doing your own investigation and about how it wasn't cool to have stuff like that thrown out there that wasn't true.
Yeah, so when you call and ask about tea on Shamea. I just didn't have the tea for you. But you also used my husband's name and something that was also false about Shamea.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
appreciate.
So you are saying that I asked for tea on Shamea, but I asked you that you know Shamea.
For me, that's tea. If
That's
I
tea,
do
right?
I know.
Well, let's take this back. Now, she said that I said that you said that she was your husband. I didn't say that. Shamea told you that I said that you said it. Shamea is lying to you.
It's a big game of telephone, and then I'm too drunk to.
No, it's not no big game of telephone. Angela said what she said. She asked Shamea, did you fuck George? Plain and simple. That's English. Wasn't Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, dirtinese. It was English. Are you fucking George? She never said George's wife told me that you slept with George. Shamea got on that phone and relayed a whole different story to that lady. She did not say Angela's over here accusing me of being with your husband. She said Angela said you told her you told her that I slept with your husband. She wants to be on the next season, I'm sure. Shamea want them YNs, huh? Cause old man that thing probably like 5 minutes.
Figure this out right now. I'm like, what is going on?
And it's as short as your lease on your house. Because it's your landlord. You don't know nothing.
Oh, you heard what she told her? She told her about her heels was short. She said about short as the lease on your house because that's your landlord. And didn't I tell y'all, Kelly don't got nothing else do but bark like a chihuahua. This is the pure definition of a lap dog. Because if you fuck around and mess around and make Shamea mad, you're gonna be trying to find somewhere to live. You're gonna be trying to find somewhere to live.
Oh, please. You don't have a husband in the house, Kelly.
Your husband don't even want to wake up with you in the morning.
And there they go again. Your husband don't want to wake up with you in the morning, but she still got a husband though. She still got a husband though. You don't got a husband in the house, that lady said. Angela still got her husband. Her husband with her strong. He might be one of them type that just say how he feel it, but he with his wife. I ain't heard no cheating rumors about his ass. If he cheating, he doing it respectfully. Your husband gone. And watching you struggle and say he ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with that. You on your own.
Outside. Probably like 30, 40 minutes.
Listen, come on, tell your boy. Ashley is here. Do I hear what this woman has to say?
Well, the lie is George and Shamea having a sexual relationship. That is a complete lie.
Today or previously?
Previously, ever.
Angela's not known to lie, so I don't know.
Now, Drew, you know goddamn well Angela lies. You know damn well Angela lies. Okay, Drew? Stop that shit. Now, Angela's saying today or previously like she knows something.
Respectfully, honey, his name precedes you. What he's done in the streets precedes you. So anything I brought up preceded you. So I wasn't trying to disrespect you.
Well, he's here. You guys can ask him for yourself. George is here.
I said you had a pass. Everybody got hurt.
There he is. How you doing?
I'm George.
She's saying
George
that
here,
you and I
y'all.
had a sexual
A
relationship.
history, yeah. And I said that you said that when you met her, you had to pay her.
Oh my God.
Now, do you remember saying that?
I would never say that because number
But
one,
you said it at your event.
I never. No.
But even if he said it, he didn't say it in a way where she got to give me some pussy to get some money. That's not what he meant.
No.
What was said, George?
No. I did say a joke at my event. I remember I was lit. It was a joke at my event. I was lit. You know what I'm saying? But I do know. I don't even know.
This makes sense. This makes sense. Angela was not lying. So, because you could have said a joke.
Was vindicated.
Delusions on delusions on delusions.
No, ain't no delusions. The man said he was drunk, he was lit, and he said it. And he gotta admit he said it because he know his ass probably on camera somewhere saying it. It was at your event. you know, where the recorders was at and all that. So here he go. Oh yeah. Then here come his wife jumping in. Oh no, he ain't saying how in the fuck do you know? Because clearly you wasn't there, because if you was there, you would already be able to know what he said. So you weren't even there, young lady. So I'm not too sure if George and Shamea ain't get busy before. He said he might have to pay her. Shit.
You shouldn't sound delicious. For Drew to say Angela has been vindicated, it's just not adding up. Please tell these people that your husband did not go into nobody's hot pocket. He did not go into Shamea's hot pocket, okay?
He said it on the mic at a charity event. She looked so good, I had to pay her.
That's not what George said. George said, Shamea, about how much you got to pay her. I used to do team bonding events for George's attorney's office. That's it.
It's not a charitable donation.
How we all about it?
Come close. George looked like he paid for the hot pocket.
Yeah, he do. George looked like he paid for that hot pocket. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I told y'all I was rewinding. I'm on episode 13. They was at the table in this episode. And in this episode, they talking about who been with women. And you can look at Porsha and tell that Shamea is lying. Shamea saying, oh, I never did it. But Porsha knows that Shamea did something. And you can tell by her body language. And I won't be surprised, y'all, if that shit come out at the reunion. Because Shamea dogged Porsha's mother out. So Porsha don't got nothing to lose now. So I think a lot of stuff might have came out at that reunion, y'all. And we going to be shocked. But I mean, if I was Porsha, that's what I would be doing now. Porsha ain't me and I'm not Porsha. But if I was Porsha, y'all. If I was Porsha, I would be telling all the goddamn business. I would be. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think Shamea, George, and Ashley hiding something. I'm telling you, I think Shamea been with that man, like Angela said. It was before that lady's time. So that lady don't know what's going on. Look like she a new wife. That ain't nobody he done had around forever. Mm-hmm. That ain't nobody he done had around forever. I promise you. Sure not. Anyway, let's keep on going so we can get to the good part. When we gonna get to the good part? So next, y'all, I want to go on over to K. Michelle and Shamea sitting down. And it was at this moment that I felt like K. Michelle was earning her peach, because this, if I don't have friends like this, I don't want them. And I mean that with all due respect. If I don't have friends that can sit down with me and tell me that I'm wrong when I'm wrong, I don't want. See, friends like Kelly ain't gonna ever do you no good. Ever. And I'm real particular now because, see, I done lived a little bit. And I done seen all different type of women. And Shamea is one type that I don't like. And I really liked Shamea when she was a friend. I thought she was the fun friend. I thought she was bubbly. I thought she was cool. I saw her and Portia's rift back and forth early on. I didn't really, I wasn't too much. I said they both, not loyal to me. That's what I thought about them both. But they kept the friendship on. Who am I? If they like it, I love it. They kept going with the friendship. They came back season 16. They had promised years ago they wouldn't talk about the moms. Well, Shamea does this thing where she does stuff and she act like she ain't really done nothing. Because for her to now act like Porsha violated her mama first, and that's what she was doing with some get back, is beyond me. So anyway, K Michelle sits down with Shamea, and she gets honest with her.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Okay. So, do you feel like it was a lot of bonding or a lot of separation that happened in Scotland?
It was a lot of like fighting for my life.
I feel like it takes.
Now, Shamea, why would you feel like you was fighting for your life when you was the one who was stirring the shit up? Shamea really showed who she was on season 16, episode 1. She told us even more in that CK interview. I'm good on her. I'm with you, D.
Real friends to say to friends things when you don't want to see them self-destruct. I just see you with this the world. That fun-loving Shamea. I don't see that girl no more. What I want most for Shamea is for her to smile. You have other people that really love you. I don't want Shamea's failed friendship to become who she is.
So basically, Kay saying that she becoming this bitter bitch who walking around bitter, not laughing, not smiling, because whole time she wants to be friends with Porsha. But Shamea thought because somebody gave her bad advice, and I think it was Candy, and I'm going to say that until I'm proven different. I think it was Candy. Candy told her, in order for you to be successful, you need to go at Porsha. Okay? You need to go at Porsha. So go ahead, bring up the wedding, because y'all wasn't able to talk about it way back when, and then you and Porsha can hash it out. And then at the end of the season, y'all can make up on a reunion and come back 17. This is what I feel in my spirit that she did. You said Candy made it clear that Porsha was a terrible friend, but I think Shamea was a terrible friend. So, you know, Candy got her opinion and I got mine. So they both bad friends. Anyway,
It comes to Porsha in Scotland. You came out of nowhere and you came really low, really fast. We at a dinner table and you say, do you bring up this woman's child? You say that.
So I don't know who that shade was at. Was it at Porsha or K Michelle? Because K Michelle is saying to her, you came in there and you just went at that lady's table and you went low. And she said, should I have just posted that to social media? So is she talking about K because K always posting to social media? Or is she talking about Porsha because she swears that the beginning of their demise was Porsha posting on social media? Hey, T-Talk. Hey, Cass. Remember how strong Candy was in speaking on their friendship? Shamea caused all of that. Candy Snake Self had an agenda. Yeah, she want to eat that thing and never mind, let me shut up.
Up this woman's child. You say that this woman, the father of her child, has been basically sneaking the child to you and your husband. No. Do you know how mad you would be? What? Friend, what made you?
Now, that's true. She sat there in front of Porsha in the crew, letting Porsha know in her face that Dennis was sneaking the child over there. D said Shamea was never Porsha's friend. She said so. She latched on to Porsha when she was vulnerable and on a hit show. She's an opportunist. And then when she got on the show, D, what she do? Go for the rich bitch. She went to make friends with Candy and dog Porsha out in the process. But everybody want to act like these girls been friends since childhood. They have not. Their mothers was friends. Shamea became Porsha's friend when Porsha got on RHOA.
Bring all of that up. Tell me, what made you do that?
She said that my mom, her mom's daycare center, and that's something to do. Basically, making it like my mom was a shady person. But she didn't tell.
Shamea, y'all talked about that shit at the reunion that Porsha said something about your mom. The only reason why Porsha said that was because you was on the show talking shit about her mother to Candy. I mean, not to Candy, shit, to Cynthia. And she responded to you. I don't know how many times we ain't got to keep going on over it over here though, because we all know the truth over here. Because one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call Porsha ass out when she wrong, and anybody else. Yes, I am. I don't give a damn how much I like you. This right here, I'm gonna just say this. I'm watching new episode. As Shamea Morton. Now, don't take it there. Don't imply shit about Diane Williams. Don't imply shit about Diane Williams. So that lady is responding to you talking about her mother on the show to Cynthia. Doing what you did to Porsha on all your tours, telling people how you was this great friend and Porsha was the bad friend.
Make it like my mom was a shady person. But she didn't tell how we even got to that point because they weren't friends years prior to that. Porsha and I agreed years ago that we would not let our parents' friendship affect ours. So I'm like, if you're going to tell the story, you're going to put shit out there, then put it all out there. I feel like everyone's picking up at just the dinner. When this started last year, I felt sadness because I knew it was probably the ending of a friendship. People don't understand that was like a divorce, right? Because Porsha was my person. I'm going to therapy just for navigating this group. It's a lot.
You just told Cynthia you wasn't going to therapy. Now I will admit that y'all confessionals are after y'all film. So maybe you did have to get some motherfucking therapy after you went over there and said that shit about Porsha mama. Diane said Porsha responded to Shamea. Shamea should have ended it last year. Exactly. D said, why isn't Gerald her person? Well, Gerald just met the surrogate last night, D. Gerald just met the surrogate last night. Well, you know, on the episode. But Kelly already had met the lady. So we already know he already ain't there. What Porsha posted wasn't degrading. What Shamea said was degrading and real low. Exactly. Because she was trying to embarrass Porsha. That's why she said, I ain't want to embarrass you. She thought that coming on there saying what she said about Diane was going to embarrass Porsha. But Porsha was right. That's what if her mama did that, her mama did that. What that got to do with her? That ain't got shit to do with her. She was a child. Green Bad says Shamea is correct. But she brings up this text again.
This group, it's a lot.
Shamea, you can't meet wrong with wrong.
When I don't meet wrong with wrong, Tay, I'm still up. Like, it's still, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't.
Both of you.
I let her get it last week. I'm done. She got it.
Your mom slept with your father's brother.
I sent her an invite to the Halloween party.
What did she say?
Girl, I'm not coming to your damn party. You are sick as please move along. Enjoy.
That friendship is to hell.
I don't even at this point. I'm good. But fine.
Well, you took her.
You don't got no choice but to be good. You don't got no choice but to be good. Because Shamea, Porsha don't fuck with you no more. And I see why. And for anybody out here who want to make pretend they don't see what you do, asking, well, I don't even know what Shamea did. What did Shamea do? Then they just like you. That's why they don't see it. Because they earth disturbers too. And they sneaky. Because I don't know how anybody don't see what the hell you did. That's just crazy to me. This the third damn week in a row that you acting like Porsha has done something to you. Excuse me, when clearly you've been the culprit this whole time. I said it. You've been the culprit. This whole damn time. So Porsha said she gonna invite Porsha to her party. Why would you invite Porsha to your party? Why would you invite Porsha to your party, knowing what you had just said about Porsha, mama? Knowing you had just played with PJ, because I say you when you do shit like that, you playing with my kid. I don't like that. You just said what you said about her mother. What made you think that she would come to your party? Why in your right mind would you even ask her to come? Portia said, "Girl, I'm not coming to your damn party. You are sick as fuck. Please move along. Please move along." Diane said, "I hated the fact that Candy came between those Scott sisters because she wanted to sing lead." Shamea tried to once again set Portia up by inviting her and either wanted Portia to come to have a moment or use Portia's response by playing victim, which is exactly what she did. Yep. Look how miserable she looked right there. Look how miserable she looked. Okay, Angela. Cool. So, D, what scene you talking about? You said that was the scene of the night. You talking about K. Michelle and Shamea? I enjoyed this scene because K. Michelle kept it real with her. She kept it real with her, and she let her know, you went too low. You went down too low, too fast. How you said, "Oh, the text. Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. That was real good." You right about that. If Shamia really wanted Portia there, she would have invited her to Gerald's birthday party. Exactly. Exactly. She knew Portia wasn't coming. I enjoyed this scene as well. She kept it real. Yes. And this what's gonna bring her back. She keeps swinging for Portia, but her arms are too short and she ends up hitting herself. Well, that's a fact. That's a fact. But Portia said, "I ain't coming to your party." Hey, Cece. She said, "I ain't coming to your party. It is what it is. I'm not coming. I am not coming." And she did not come. So that's what it was. Now, Portia, she didn't go to the party, but she did get her own little scene. I ain't gonna say it was no little scene, but Portia bought her mama a house, y'all. So while all these people out here on the internet saying Portia broke and Portia don't got this and Portia don't got that, she done sold her house and bought her mother's house cash, no more mortgage for nobody to pay. Okay. It's bad when K. Michelle has to counsel you about going too far. Shamia isn't housewife savvy. No, she not. She a friend of at best. She not a lead. People want her to be, but she not. She always crying. She always playing victim. She never stand on nothing that she does. Nothing that she does. Says Shamia is trying way too hard to be the it girl and it's not working. Somebody hyped her up. Somebody told her because she was married, Portia not. Somebody didn't just compare her all to Portia. I'm telling y'all, I think it was Candy. She done told her, "You got a husband and you got a real story and you got a house and you got this and you got that." Child, that don't make you the housewife. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. Angela said, "Yeah, Shamir is a friend of at best. That's it. That's it." And I wouldn't be surprised if her ass come back next year as a friend of Kelly's. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and I don't care what nobody think about me. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I'm Portia, if she do come back next year, every chance I get to sit with one of the girls, I'm gonna have something to say about her. I'm telling one of her secrets right on the camera. Because one of them bitches gonna make it. So I'm gonna have to tell a couple of them. So because they might not think that one juicy enough. So I might gotta tell another one. Because I'm gonna make sure I expose you. Just because you did what you did to my mom. I'm gonna put you out there. Yeah. You know how when you sitting there telling these people you never been with a woman, Portia know you been with a woman. That's why she gave you that look. Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard that was supposed to be the ending scene, but because Portia refused to go, they added another episode. The star was not there. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes all the sense in the world. People sleep on the fact Portia built herself all the way back up alone. That's huge. Buying her mom a home, paid in full. Exactly, CC. And they out here throwing dirt on this lady name, calling her all kind of whores. We ain't seen that lady with that many men. And all these years, they keep calling this lady a whore. What's all these men y'all done seen that y'all know for a fact Portia been with and sold herself? Sold herself. Where do y'all know Portia done sold some pussy out here? Keep calling that lady Horsha. That is so not nice. And somebody told me today I was a whore just like Portia. They said you like Portia because you a whore just like Portia. I said your mother a whore. Yeah, I'm like Dr. Heavenly on this internet. You come at me, bitch, your mother. Your mother. Yeah, so they doing too much with that. Portia never been a whore. That's what I said. Shamea carries herself like a 304. I think she carries herself like a single woman. I do. I think she's the most married single woman I ever known. Oh, Lord. Bridget said Kelly ain't coming back. She broke. But that will make Shamea the ultimate victim. What I would do is have her friends that Shamea mess with come on the show to force Shamea into being exposed. Oh, you saying so what you would do is have the high school friend whose husband she was sleeping with come on there, bring her on. Now that right there, see, there's still the kind of the same thing, but that Portia, we got the answer, Portia, right here. The Tea Talk. Portia, go get the girl, the high school best friend, bring her on. Ambush her and the husband. Come on, Portia. We want to see it all. Mm-hmm. See where Candy marriage ended at. Divorce and co-parent. Shamea keep listening to Candy in that cemetery. Gonna keep falling out her chest. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Now you know what? Ooh, that's why we gotta bounce off of each other. Somebody call Portia. Don't make me call Portia. Hey, Portia. What you doing, girl? This Tea Talk. Girl, we just came up with the perfect answer. Yeah. Yeah, girl. Listen, this is what you ought to do. You know the high school best friend you had in the text? Remember the text you tweeted out? Girl, you ought to call her up and get her to come on the show. And then, girl, you are, yeah, and expose it. All right, girl, call me back. Okay, tell Sway I said hi. Y'all, that will be a trip. Wait a minute, Teresa said if you're going to be a 304, you better be a good one. You better be a good one, okay? You said, well, she must be a very good 304 because she has a lot to show for it, even though I know Portia is not a 304. Like my mother always say, if they think you're that, tell them you're the best. Shit, that's what I say. If I'm a bitch, I'm the best one, motherfucker. You say Portia gonna tell it. Yeah, if she can't get that high school friend to come, I sure will tell it. I'm not playing, y'all. Oh, you said, hey, Sweet Tea. Did y'all see that Greg and Sweet Tea might be, girl, Girl, Greg and Sweet Tea might not be together no more, y'all. It was on the blogs from Married to Medicine. They might have broke up. I thought that man was too old for that girl anyway. Yeah, I thought he was too old for her. She too young, like to have fun. Yeah, she shouldn't even marry that old sucker. That old rascal. But anyway, y'all, yep, that's all I got for RHOA tonight. I gotta watch it again and dissect it. I know, poor Sweet Tea. Dissect it and maybe we'll do another live this week. I know I heard about Sweet Tea and Greg. He's not the man for her. No, he not. He never was. But she loved him, so I just, Oh, you see Shamea clam right up because she recognized that Porsha was no longer in the grin and bear stage. She know now. She know now. So now she wanna move forward. I just want to move forward. No, we're not moving forward. We're not moving forward. Nope. We're not moving forward. We gonna expose your shit. Since you want to try to come on here and make me and my mama look like whores, because you knew the people was gonna say, "Oh, the apple don't fall far from the tree." Oh, Portia just like her mother. You knew exactly what they were gonna do to Portia and her mom, and you did not care. You did not care. Hey, Denise Taylor, welcome in here. It's looking like Sweet Tea and Dr. G have separated. They have definitely unfollowed each other on Instagram, and Sweet Tea has removed all of their photos. Yeah. Shit, Teresa, she might not even need no IVF once she get a younger man. That might have been that old ass sperm. But God don't make no mistakes. Quad didn't get pregnant with that man and now Sweet Tea. I don't think he really father material. They say he kind of AB Yusuf, and I believe it. So she needs to go about her business. D says some of the things I've heard about Miss Diane in the streets is disgusting. Girl, the thing is you would have to worry about where it come from in the street because look what we talking about now. Look what people saying now. So, people say stuff and then people just jump on it and repeat it. So I try not to worry about none of them really off this show. Now, sometimes we have hot topics and stuff like that. Something might have just happened, but girl, I ain't never, ever trying to worry about no another woman cooch. Sweet Tea was honestly appearing alone most of the time anyway. Yeah, it's probably best for her. Yeah, it's best for her. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. It's best for her. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Try to get ready for tomorrow morning show, and I'll have me a little co-pilot in the morning now, for the next week and a half, I think. My granddaughter gonna go to work with me for the week because my secretary's out for 2 weeks, and I kind of trained my granddaughter the last 2 years, the last 2 summers she been here. So she kind of know how to run my office, answer the phone, greet the people. The lady gonna ask me today, "Well, do you think she could come to the main office and work?" No, she cannot. No, she cannot. She gonna work right in my office where I can know she all right. What the hell I look like letting her come to some main office? Ain't nobody working in no summer. No, she gonna come right with me. Because if a parent jump at her, they better jump right. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna catch y'all in the morning. Me and my co-pilot TT. Ain't that something? We got the same initials. TT and TT. T-Talk and Tony Talea. Ain't that something? All right, y'all. I see y'all in the morning. Y'all have a good night. And by the way, this was a great live. The chat was lit. I have enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for coming to talk about RHOA because, I really liked the show. And I think it was pretty good this season. It was pretty good. It gave us a lot to talk about. And I appreciate that with all the ladies. They all did their jobs, okay? Whether we like them or dislike them, they all came to work this season, and I appreciate them all. And I appreciate y'all. Good night.
I can tell you're green with envy. And honey, green is not your color.
Just pulled up to the house. Don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a cut. I put that on cut when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with that. Jump on, jealousy, my bad. 'Cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Better way. Oh, Mom and Dad's only daughter. Do I make